Let's talk about the year 2026, because it isn't just another year on the calendar. It's the tipping point. It's the moment when work, as we know it, fundamentally changes, all driven by AI. And what this means for your skills, your job, and your entire career path. Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down right now. A major report recently called 2026, the year of truth for AI. And I think that's the perfect way to put it. This is the year AI stops being this cool experiment and becomes the actual foundational architecture of how businesses run. It's where all the hype finally meets reality. And trust me, the fallout is going to be bigger than most people think. We're talking about a total rewrite of what human productivity even means. And this idea, this huge shift from writing syntax to just solving problems, it's perfectly captured by this quote from Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA. He flat out said he doesn't want his engineers just cranking out lines of code anymore. He wants them to be architects of solutions. And this isn't some far off dream. It's happening right now. Look, NVIDIA isn't alone in this, not by a long shot. Over at Google, their CEO, Sundar Pichai, has already confirmed that AI is writing more than 30% of their code. And then you have Anthropic, where their own AI Claude writes a jaw-dropping 90% of their internal code. This isn't some small-scale test. This is the new normal in the very heart of Silicon Valley. So you'd think, right? With machines doing so much of the heavy lifting, we must be seeing a massive boom in productivity. I mean, experienced pros with these incredible tools at their fingertips should be working faster than ever, but are they really? And here's where the story gets really interesting. A research group called MetHer did this super rigorous study. They wanted to see what the real-world impact of these AI tools was on experienced developers, not in the lab, but working on their own familiar projects. And what they found? Nobody saw it coming. That's right. You're seeing that number correctly. The study found that these expert developers, when using AI tools, were on average 19% slower, not faster, slower. This single piece of data completely torpedoed the simple narrative that AI just makes everyone better and faster. And this is what's so wild. This is the paradox. The very same developers who were actually 19% slower thought they were about 20% faster. That is a massive 39-point gap between how productive they felt and how productive they actually were. They were getting that quick hit of satisfaction from seeing the AI generate code instantly, even if getting it to a finished state took way longer. So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If AI is so powerful, why was it putting the brakes on the very people who should know how to use it best? The answer, it turns out, lies in these hidden costs that the study called friction traps. The Metra study broke it down into 4 main traps. First, there's the review text. Experts were burning almost 4 hours a week just cleaning up and validating slightly off AI code. Then there was context rot, where, strangely, the more information you gave the AI, the more confused and less helpful it became. Third was over-optimism. People were trying to use AI for huge, complex problems it just wasn't built for. And finally, the exceptions rate was really low. Less than half of the AI suggestions were even used, and those that were needed major rewrites. Okay, so does this mean AI is a bust for experts? Absolutely not. To really get what's going on, we have to look at the story of radiologists. Remember how everyone predicted AI would make their jobs obsolete? Well, today there are more radiologists than ever, and demand is soaring. And the reason why is so simple but so profound. It's this AI automates tasks. It doesn't automate goals. It can perform the task of reading a medical scan with unbelievable accuracy. But that doesn't replace the radiologist. It frees them up to focus on the much bigger goal, using all that data to make a life or death clinical judgment. And you can see the real-world impact right here. Before AI, a radiologist might spend 30 minutes on one repetitive scan with AI. That same task takes maybe 2 minutes. So their focus completely shifts from just finding anomalies to making high-level strategic decisions. The result, burnout plummeted. Accuracy shot up and the demand for their deep expertise, actually. So here's the lesson for all of us. AI doesn't make expertise worthless. It makes it more valuable than ever before. By taking over all the routine stuff, it forces us humans to operate at a higher, more strategic level. And this exact same pattern is now happening across all kinds of knowledge work. This brings us to the new reality for 2026. Your job is no longer about the physical act of doing a task. From now on, your value is defined by your ability to direct, to validate, and to orchestrate what these intelligent machines are producing. This new role has a name: AI orchestration. Think of it like this: you're the conductor of a hybrid team. Some of your team members are human and some are autonomous AI agents. Your job isn't to play an instrument anymore. It's to make sure everyone is playing in harmony to create something amazing. So, what skills are we talking about here? It's all about these higher order abilities. First, problem definition, being able to perfectly articulate what you want the AI to achieve. Second, systems integration, seeing that 10,000-foot view of how all these AI-generated pieces fit together. And third, and this is a big one, ethical oversight. You are the human in the loop, making sure these powerful tools are used safely and responsibly. You see, this whole narrative of humans competing with machines, it's just wrong. It's completely missing the point. The winners, the most successful people in companies, are going to be the ones who master the art of the partnership, blending machine speed with human wisdom. I mean, this slide really says it all. The old world of work was about executing tasks, writing syntax, following a set of instructions. The new world is about expressing your intent, guiding the reasoning of an AI, and defining the problems worth solving in the first place. Your job isn't to follow the recipe anymore. It's to invent it. And that really brings us to the most important takeaway here. The rise of AI isn't a threat to human value. It's actually a massive spotlight on it. Because when any machine can spit out an answer, the truly rare and valuable skill is the ability to ask the right question and exercise good judgment. So look, the time for just weighing and seeing is over. We are smack in the middle of the biggest shift in how we work since the Industrial Revolution. The question you need to ask yourself isn't one of fear, it's one of readiness. Are you prepared to step up and lead in this new era of human AI partnership?